The title of this video is that the Western world is now the new third world, and now the first world is now going to the global south or to the Eastern world. Now, growing up, coming from a Pakistani American background, most of those that come from this background, I have indigenous ancestry as well. Most that come to this country, or America, USA as you put it, they come because their own income situation is not that good in their own countries. It's hard to find a job. It's hard to find affordable housing. It's hard to find good opportunities. That is the whole reason why they immigrate to these Western countries, which were only stable because they looted third world nations of their resources. So now what's happening is, in the Western world, government corruption is at an all-time high. The people in charge don't represent their constituents. They're quick to pass laws for Israel and Ukraine. They're real rulers, instead of coming together to pass laws and funding for their own people, their women, their social programs, their school districts, their veterans, all of that in between. So it just goes to show you of the collapsing system of the education, of the healthcare, of the violence in the communities. People are not held accountable in the schools, in the adult life system, just in the general life as possible. So people have no fear of any consequence. That's a rebellious society and a society of anarchy and evil. So this is a place that's fallen apart. It's hard to find affordable housing, good job opportunities. Doesn't matter if you got a clean record or a college degree. It's all about references. And that's exactly what I've seen in third world countries, because I've traveled the world. Most Americans, they do not know life outside of their small town communities, right? That's where they grow up. They have their friends there, they marry there, they stick with their own, deal with their own. So they don't even step outside their small reality, which they encompass, right? Of a certain county, city, or state. They don't know what happens outside of that. So I've seen and traveled the world, and I know the conditions I've seen in the third world are now here. Corruption, hard to find a job, income is hard to come by, incomes are not getting better. So now what's happening is the world is now shifting to the global south and to the Eastern hemisphere. And that's exactly what's happening. The power change of the world, I've seen even many Americans immigrating to other places now. This place is not it. This is not the it place to be. I have many of my friends from Pakistan who contact me, "Hey Sal, help me get a visa to come to America or England." And I said, bro, just stay where you are, because in Pakistan and that part of the Southeast Asian hemisphere and the global south, those places are going to get much better with a higher quality of life within the next few years. It's going to be the total opposite, where the Western world is going to decline and people are just going to go to other places, while the Eastern world and the global south are now going to prosper. So I guess that's the karma the West gets for all of their years of imperialism, war, death, and destruction on these nations. Now they lose it all in the end. So what was any of it for? And that's exactly that. If you have the ability down the road to go to a better place, do it. Because, see, in America, what I've learned is they always put fear in the people here about other places and people's places and things, because they don't want people to leave their cage, their slavery cage, and go see outside and see, oh, life is much better in these other places. So that's why they do the fear mongering, so you don't go outside and look at other people's places and things. But yeah, that's all of that is eroding soon. And here I find the same situation, where if you don't have the right networking, or if you don't know the right people, you're not getting the job. There's corruption. You're not going to get treated properly. There's different types of justice systems depending on your resources, wealth, and socioeconomic class, just like a third world nation. For those that have the ability within the next few years, because I know I always talk about the age of chaos, if you have the ability to go to a much better country down the road, do it. Again, this place ain't it, man. So I hope you benefited from my message, and I wish well for you and yours. Thank you.